video, we are going to have a direct variation. So let's start with our direct variation. When we say direct variation, it refers to the relationship where the ratio is constant, no matter how the values of x and y vary. So if y varies directly as x or y is directly proportional to x, then the formula that we're going to use is y is equal to k multiplied by x, where k is the constant of variation, or it is a proportionally. As presented in the graph, as one variable increases, the other variable also increases. Or as one variable decreases, the other variable also decreases. So it shows in the graph na kapag yung isang variable natin ay tumaas, then the other one will increase as well. But kung yung isa ay nag-decrease, of course the other one will also decrease. So this is the definition of the direct variation. So based on the graph, how are we going to identify if this is a direct variation? If we can see here in our graph, if we are going to have the pair or ordered pair, so the x here is 1, or we have here 1r, so the x is 1 and the y is 30 or 30 miles, so the ordered pair is 1 and 30. X is 1 and y is 30. Next is the x is 2, which is 2 r's, next ordered pair, and the second ordered pair is 60. So the second ordered pair is 2 and 60. The third ordered pair is 3, x is 3, and y is 90. Using this 3 ordered pair, we can see that x increases from 1 to 3. 1, it becomes 2, and it becomes 3. Therefore, the variable x increases, the variable y must also increase. And that is correct in the graph. It shows in the graph that y also increases from 30 to 60 to 90. So when we start, or if we start naman dito on the other side, from x is 4 and y is 120, the next ordered pair is x is 3, y is 90, and the other ordered pair, x is 2 and y is 60. If we notice the variable x decreases, the other variable y also decrease. So this is how direct variation or the direct variation presented in the graph. So now let's have our example. So we have here the situation if n varies directly as m and n is equal to 12 when m is equal to 4. Find n when m is equal to 16. If you notice the situation that we have, there is a lot of letters, same letters, and they have their value. So first is to identify what kind of variation are we going to use. So we have different kind of variation, but now we are only discussing the direct variation. So to identify what kind of variation, we can identify it using this keyword directly. If we have directly keyword, then we are going to use the direct variation. Next is, first, we need to solve first or find the formula that we are going to use. First is n varies directly as m. So therefore, n is the first variable and it is proportional to m. So it is varies directly to m, and there is a constant variation. So K is a constant variation. After having the formula indirect variation, we will move to another phrase, which is n is equal to 12 and m is equal to 4. So the question here is to find n. But before finding n, when m is 16, we will need to solve first what is the constant variation. If and only if the constant variation is not given. So this one, we need to solve the value of k. How are we going to solve the value of k? Well, we will use the values of n and m. So we have n is equal to 12 and m is equal to 4. And then after that is we need to substitute only the values of n and m to our formula. N is 12 and equal siya sa k, since k or the constant variation is not yet given, and then multiply to value of m, which is 4. Next is to solve the value of k. To eliminate 4 in this side, we will divide both sides by 4, and then we can cancel it now, and then k is equal to 12 divided by 4 is 3. So therefore, now we have solved the constant variation. After finding this constant variation, we will have the equation of variation. So what is the equation of variation? So when we say equation of variation, this is where the constant variation was distributed or was substituted to the formula that we have. So, substitute lang natin yung value ng k. It becomes n is equal to 3 multiplied by m. So, using this one, the equation of variation, we can now find the value of n when m is 16. So, we are going to substitute only the value of m, which is 16, to the equation of variation that we have. So n is equal to 3 and the value of m is 16 multiplied by 16, and n is equal to 48. So the value of n is 48. So this is how we solve the direct variation. Now let's have the second situation. It's the same, but the variable that we're going to find is different, which is m. So let's have this one. N varies directly as m. Therefore, the formula is n is equal to constant variation multiplied by m, and find the constant variation, which is yung k. Therefore, we will substitute the value of n and m. So, isa-substitute lang natin yung n and m natin. So, yung n natin is 12 is equal to the constant is not given, and m is 4. So, now, to eliminate the 4, we will divide both sides by 4, and we can cancel this 4 and solve for the value of k. So, k is the remaining, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. So, k is equal to 3. And now, substitute it to the formula. It becomes n is equal to 3 multiplied by m. So, kanina, ang hinahanap natin is the value of n. But now, ang hinahanap natin ngayon is the value of m, since we are going to find m. And the given is the value of n. So, let's substitute the value of n, which is 48, is equal to 3 multiplied by m. And to get the value of m, we need to eliminate 3. So, to eliminate 3, we need to divide both sides by 3. And we can cancel this one, and the remaining here on this side is m. And when we simplify 48 over 3, or 48 divided by 3, it is 16. So therefore, the value of m is 16. So this is how we solve the direct variation. Let's have another example for the direct variation. Given that y varies directly as x, find the value of y when constant of variation is 8 and x is equal to positive 4. So here, let's start analyzing this given y varies directly as x. If you notice, the variables can change. It can be any alphabet letter except sa k, because k is presenting as constant of variation. So now let's have the formula y varies directly as x. So y is equal to the constant variation times x. And now, we are going to find the value of y. So, paano natin hahanapin yung value ng y? So, if you can see or if you understand the given problem, there is a given constant of variation, which is 8, and x is equal to 4. So, if we are going to write down the given that we have, k is equal to 8 and x is equal to 4. So what are we going to do is to just substitute the values that we have to the given formula. So y is equal to, yung constant of variation natin is 8 and yung value ng x natin is 4. Therefore, y is equal to 32. So now we have found the value of y. Now let's have another two examples of constant of direct variation. If y varies directly as x, so if y varies directly as x and y is equal to 45, so let's write it here, y is equal to 45 and x is equal to 5. So we have given here, so we need to find the constant variation first. So 45 is equal to k multiplied by 5 and divide both sides by 5 to eliminate the value of 5 in the together with the constant variation. So eliminate, and then k is equal to 9. Then substitute it to the formula to have our equation of variation. So y is equal to k is 9 multiplied by x. So this is what we call equation of variation, where the value of k is substituted to the formula that we have, first formula that we have. Okay? So the equation of variation, ito yung gagamitin natin to find the value or the missing variable. Missing value of the variable. So here, we have found the equation of variation. Now let's find the value of y when x is 4. So we have the given x is equal to 4. So therefore, y is equal to 9 and substitute the value of x, which is 4, and solve for the value of y. So 9 multiplied by 4, it is equal to 36. Now we have the value of y. Now let's have the last example. If c varies directly as d, so let's write a formula. C varies directly as d and c is equal to 45 and d is equal to 5. Let's substitute it to the formula to get the constant of variation. So c is 45 is equal to the constant variation multiplied by 5, and to eliminate the 5 together with the constant variation, we divide both sides by 5, then we can cancel this one. Then the remaining here is k, and 45 divided by 5 is 9. So the constant variation is 9 and the equation of variation is y, is c, sorry, it is c, is equal to 9d. And now we have the equation of variation. We can find the value of D when C is 27. So, eto ngayon yung hahanapin natin, value ni D. So, substitute the value of C, which is 27, is equal to 9D. And to get the value of D, we can divide both sides by 9 to eliminate the coefficient of D, which is 9. So we can cancel this one, and the remaining here is D, and 27 over 9 is 3. So therefore, the value of D is 3. So this is how we solve the direct variation.